So, Jake, one of the things I'm sure people are going to be watching is Bernie Sanders, and I know he's on your show today.
He is, and we have some big questions for him after this DNC leak. As you know, somebody hacked into the DNC computer, and WikiLeaks just recently published a bunch of these emails, and there are a number of emails in which senior officials of the Democratic National Committee can be seen conspiring against Bernie Sanders, talking about how his faith should be asked about before the Kentucky or West Virginia primaries, talking about hit pieces to pitch to reporters about his campaign allegedly being in disarray. It is ugly. And, you know, as they say, it ain't paranoia if they're actually out to get you. The effect of this is going to be big. We need to see, what is Bernie Sanders going to say? How is this going to impact the millions of Americans who voted for Bernie Sanders? One of the reasons for which was because they hated what they saw as a corrupt political system. And voila, here is evidence of that corrupt political system. It is a potential bombshell, and we'll see how it impacts the Philadelphia Democratic Convention.
You don't think there's any chance that, especially since there have been some concessions made, we should say, regarding superdelegates' role at their convention, there's no chance that Bernie Sanders is going to pull out of his role at the convention? He is still solidly behind Hillary, yes?
I think so. The Sanders campaign, the Sanders apparatus put out a statement this morning saying that Bernie Sanders is going to be speaking, I believe, Monday night, and he still stands very much behind Hillary Clinton. So I think that was trying to show people that Sanders, despite the DNC leak, is still on board. But you know something? I have no idea what's going to happen. And even if Sanders does express full-throated support for Hillary Clinton, there's no whitewashing the fact that these emails really reveal something very untoward. And if you're a Sanders supporter, something very disturbing. Senior officials at the Democratic National Committee conspiring against somebody pursuing the Democratic presidential nomination, despite the fact that the DNC insisted the whole time that they were staying neutral. These emails show they were not staying neutral. They were openly conspiring against a Democratic presidential candidate, and that could really make some ugly headlines here in Philadelphia.